This might surprise you. Jericho's ancient history revealed. Jericho, situated in the West Bank of Jordan, holds a remarkable claim to fame as one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities on our planet. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of human settlement here that dates back over 11,000 years. Imagine living in a place where communities thrived while mammoths roamed the earth. This ancient city has seen countless generations, evolving from a small village to a bustling center of culture and trade. With its strategic location near the Jordan River, Jericho played a vital role in early agriculture, paving the way for farming practices that would spread throughout the region. The famous walls of Jericho, which are often mentioned in biblical texts, add to its rich historical tapestry. Visitors today can explore archaeological sites that showcase ancient structures and artifacts, making it a fascinating destination for anyone interested in human history. So the next time you think about the world's oldest cities, remember Jericho and its incredible journey through time. Is it really true that Keiko loved people after freedom? After spending 2 decades in captivity, Keiko, the whale from Free Willy, was finally released into the wild. You might expect him to be hesitant around humans after such a long time, but surprisingly, he actively sought out their company. Keiko became known for swimming back to boats, where he would ride alongside children, creating heartwarming interactions that went beyond anyone's expectations. This surprising behavior showed that despite his difficult past, Keiko demonstrated a remarkable ability to connect with people. His story provided a unique twist, contrasting sharply with his fictional counterpart's journey. Rather than shying away from humans, Keiko embraced them, reminding us of the strong bond that can exist between humans and animals. This uplifting outcome raises questions about our relationship with wildlife and how we can help them thrive in their natural habitats. You might be shocked to learn that Jefferson invented the swivel chair. This innovative piece of furniture was crafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd President of the United States. Designed in 1776 while he was in France, drafting the Declaration of Independence, the swivel chair allowed for greater mobility as Jefferson worked. With its rotating seat and sturdy wooden base, this chair exemplified Jefferson's commitment to both style and practicality. It transformed his workspace, enabling him to swivel and effortlessly reach various documents without interrupting his flow. The swivel chair became more than just a practical item. It symbolized the spirit of the Enlightenment, a period characterized by innovation and the free exchange of ideas. Imagine Jefferson expertly navigating his desk in that very chair, drafting some of the nation's most pivotal laws. This fascinating piece of history invites us to rethink the role of furniture in our creativity and productivity. So next time you settle into a swivel chair, remember you're connecting with the legacy of a founding father. Who knew such a simple design could have such profound historical significance? What if I told you about the world's largest tire? The Bridgestone VI RPS holds the title as the largest functional tire globally, specially engineered for massive mining trucks. Towering at a staggering 13.2 feet high and 4.8 feet wide, it's no wonder this behemoth is often the talk of the industry. Weighing an impressive 5.75 tons, the VI RPS is designed to endure heavy loads and rough terrain, helping mining operations run smoothly. In fact, this giant tire can support a jaw-dropping 400 tons, making it essential for transporting valuable materials like coal or minerals from deep underground. With such immense size and strength, the Bridgestone VI RPS showcases innovative engineering and technology. It's fascinating to think that such a significant piece of machinery can make a vital difference in the mining industry. Who knew a tire could be so remarkable? Ever thought about why logos can be worth millions? It's an incredible story that begins in 1971 when Carolyn Davidson, a graphic design student, was approached by Phil Knight, one of the co-founders of Nike. At the time, Knight was just launching his athletic shoe company and needed a logo that could symbolize speed and movement. Davidson designed the now iconic swoosh for only $35, a surprisingly low fee considering the profound impact her creation would have on the world of branding. Fast forward to today, and that simple swoosh is recognized across the globe, representing not just Nike but also the spirit of sports and achievement. Interestingly enough, Davidson's contribution didn't go unrecognized. As a token of appreciation for her work, she was later gifted 500 shares of Nike. Although these shares were initially worth little, they soared in value as Nike became a household name. Today, they are estimated to be worth around $1 million. This story illustrates how great things can emerge from humble beginnings and how creativity can lead to unexpected rewards. Prepare to be amazed by Stephen Hawking's incredible theory. Did you know that black holes, those mysterious cosmic monsters known for devouring everything, are not completely black? Stephen Hawking proposed a groundbreaking idea that these massive objects actually lose mass and energy over time through a process called Hawking radiation. Imagine a giant cosmic sponge slowly leaking away its substance. This fascinating concept suggests that, given enough time, think billions of years, even black holes can evaporate completely. It turns upside down our understanding of these gravitational giants. Instead of being eternal traps for matter and light, black holes may eventually vanish, leaving nothing behind. Hawking's work invites us to rethink not just black holes, but also the nature of space and time itself. Isn't it exciting to think about how much there is still to discover in our universe? Turns out the truth is that ancient kings had fly troubles. A clever Egyptian king came up with an unusual solution to manage his pesky fly problem. He covered his servants in honey. Imagine being transformed into a human flytrap just to keep the insects away from the royal presence. This peculiar method was intended to redirect the flies, attracting them to the sweet, sticky substance instead of buzzing around the king's head. It's a quirky glimpse into ancient life, showing that even the most powerful couldn't escape the annoyances of nature. While it may seem odd today, this tactic highlighted the lengths to which people would go for comfort in a time without modern solutions. So did honey really work as a fly attractant? Or were these servants just left swatting at flies? This strange yet fascinating story reminds us that the struggles against pests are as old as civilization itself. What if I told you about the amazing grenadier fish? These remarkable creatures are not just your average fish swimming around. They're a key player in the deep-sea ecosystem. Also known as macrowarids, grenadiers reside in the ocean's dark depths, often found at staggering depths of up to 6 kilometers. Imagine navigating life in an environment so utterly devoid of light. These fish constitute approximately 15% of the entire deep-sea population, demonstrating their crucial role in maintaining the ecological balance of this mysterious habitat. With their elongated bodies and large eyes adapted for low visibility, grenadiers are designed to thrive under immense pressure and darkness. Their diet primarily consists of smaller fish and crustaceans, making them vital in the food web as they help control the populations of their prey. As they glide elegantly along the ocean floor, grenadiers also aid in nutrient cycling, a process essential for sustaining life in the depths. So next time you think of the ocean, remember there's a hidden world beneath the waves, vibrant and full of surprising life. Discover the tiniest vertebrate on our planet. The Pediphrine amawensis, a miniature golden amphibian, has claimed the title of one of the world's smallest vertebrates. Measuring just about 7.7 millimeters long, this incredible creature is so tiny that it comfortably sits on the tip of a human finger. Native to Papua New Guinea, the Pediphrine amawensis is not only fascinating due to its size, but also because it thrives in its unique environment, blending in with the forest's rich leaf litter. This little amphibian showcases how diverse life can be, adapting to its surroundings in surprising ways. The discovery of such a minuscule vertebrate challenges our notion of what creatures can exist in our world. Imagine spotting one of these tiny frogs hopping around. It's like finding a hidden treasure in nature. How many other tiny wonders await us in the wild? Dive into the Amazon's amazing freshwater power. The Amazon River is not just the largest river in the world, it also plays a crucial role in shaping the Atlantic Ocean's salinity. As it pours an astonishing amount of fresh water into the ocean, This flow creates a significant area where the saltiness of the water drops dramatically, extending as far as 200 miles, 322 kilometers, into the sea. This unique mix of fresh and salt water supports diverse marine life, making it a hotspot for various species that thrive in these conditions. Moreover, the reduced salinity affects ocean currents and even local weather patterns. Scientists study this fascinating freshwater plume to understand its impact on everything from marine ecosystems to global climate. It's amazing to think that one river can influence such a vast area and so many lives. How do you think this phenomenon might affect the creatures that live in both environments? Let's uncover the truth about Sherlock Holmes's home. At 221B Baker Street in London, fans worldwide come to visit the fascinating Sherlock Holmes Museum. This iconic address is known as the fictional home of the legendary detective created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Although Holmes is a character from stories, the museum brings him to life, showcasing his unique world filled with mystery and intrigue. You'll find everything from Holmes's deerstalker hat to Dr. Watson's medical bag displayed in the museum, making it a treasure trove for literature lovers and detective enthusiasts alike. The museum cleverly captures the essence of Victorian London, allowing visitors to step into the shoes of Sherlock and experience his adventures firsthand. With exhibits, memorabilia, and even a dedicated gift shop, the museum celebrates not just the character, but also the enduring impact of detective fiction on culture. Ready to solve some mysteries yourself? Is it really true that Padang women wear brass rings? The Karen Padang tribe, also known as the Kayan Lawi, engages in a remarkable tradition that captivates many around the globe. From the tender age of 5, girls begin a unique journey by adorning their necks with brass rings, which symbolize beauty and cultural identity. Each additional ring adds weight, gradually pushing down the collarbone and creating the striking effect of an elongated neck. Historically, this practice has been rooted in the tribe's customs, serving as a rite of passage that signifies a girl's transition into womanhood. While some might see this as an extreme form of body modification, for the Padang women, these rings represent pride and a deep connection to their heritage. In recent years, the tradition has sparked significant conversations regarding beauty standards and cultural preservation, as outsiders perceive it differently than those within the community. Despite varying opinions, the Padang women continue to wear their brass rings with dignity, showcasing their resilience and commitment to their cultural roots. How do you feel about such traditions in our ever-changing world? Is Isho Speed the ultimate anime superfan? This popular gamer and streamer is well known for his deep love of anime, specifically classic series like Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. Isho Speed bursts onto the scene with energy, sharing his excitement for these iconic shows with his audience through entertaining streams and videos. Fans are captivated as he discusses characters, plots, and epic battles, creating a vibrant community centered around his passion. His enthusiasm doesn't stop at just watching. He often incorporates anime references into his gameplay, making his streams a blend of gaming and anime culture. Whether it's a dramatic fight scene or a touching moment from Naruto, Isho Speed's reactions are genuine and relatable, drawing in both anime lovers and gamers alike. So, who else can make anime discussions as thrilling as a gaming tournament? His dedication certainly makes him stand out in the world of streaming. Have you ever wondered about Istanbul's unique geography? This fascinating city is special because it sits on 2 continents, Europe and Asia. Divided by the Bosphorus Strait, Istanbul offers a blend of cultures, traditions, and flavors from both sides. On one side, you can stroll through the vibrant neighborhoods of Europe, immersing yourself in its artsy atmosphere and historic landmarks like the majestic Hagia Sophia. Cross over to the Asian side and you'll discover a more relaxed vibe, with quaint streets and local markets that showcase the rich culinary scene. This geographical split not only shapes the city's skyline, but also influences its lifestyle and social dynamics. Istanbul is where the East meets the West, creating a unique fusion that attracts millions of tourists each year. Whether you're enjoying a ferry ride across the Bosphorus or sampling delicious street food, experiencing Istanbul is like walking through a living history book, So if you ever get the chance to visit, how will you explore this remarkable city that straddles two worlds? Here's something incredible about discover the exhilarating world of the Iditarod. This incredible race, known as the Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race, stretches over 1,000 miles through the wild and breathtaking landscapes of Alaska. Held every March, it serves as an endurance test unlike any other, where mushers and their teams of sled dogs confront fierce winds, biting cold, and sometimes unexpected snowstorms. Picture racing across frozen lakes in deep snow, navigating through remote wilderness, all while temperatures can drop well below zero. The Iditarod commemorates the historic serum run to Nome in 1925, when brave mushers delivered diphtheria medication to save lives during a dangerous outbreak. Today, mushers dedicate years to training, with their dogs exhibiting not only strength, but also remarkable teamwork and loyalty. Spectators can cheer on their favorites at lively starts and checkpoints throughout the route. This thrilling race combines grueling challenges with incredible camaraderie, establishing the Iditarod as a powerful symbol of adventure, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between humans and dogs. Are you ready to be part of this legendary journey? What if I told you your phone is a powerhouse? Modern smartphones possess over 5,000 times the processing power of the fastest supercomputer from the 1980s. This incredible leap in technology showcases just how far we've come in a relatively short time. Back then, supercomputers were massive machines that filled entire rooms, primarily used for complex calculations or scientific simulations. Fast forward to today, and your pocket-sized device not only allows you to chat with friends, but also runs sophisticated apps, plays high-definition games, and connects you to the world through the internet. It's amazing to think that the smartphone in your hand could outperform machines that once seemed like the pinnacle of technology. These advancements stem from innovations in microprocessors, increased memory capacity, and improved battery life, making our lives more convenient and connected than ever before. Isn't technology fascinating? Did you know deceased women can give birth posthumously? This fascinating yet rare phenomenon occurs when a pregnant woman passes away but is still able to deliver her baby after her death. In some instances, doctors have reported successful births even days or weeks after the mother's passing, thanks to the presence of life support techniques that maintain the mother's body functions. Such cases challenge our understanding of what it means to be alive and raise ethical questions about preserving the mother's body in hopes of saving her unborn child. For example, in 2019, a woman in the US was declared dead but was maintained on life support, giving her baby a chance to survive. While these events are exceptional, they highlight the depths of human resilience and the complex relationship between life and death. This extraordinary process prompts discussions about medical ethics, grief, and the bond between a mother and her child. What implications does this have for our understanding of life, love, and loss? Turns out, the truth is that babies once sparked wonder. In the early 20th century, incubators for premature babies became a fascinating attraction at fairs and amusement parks. These remarkable devices were a rarity in hospitals. So a doctor named Martin County launched infantoriums, where tiny fragile infants were displayed in incubators for all to see. The idea was innovative yet controversial. Visitors would marvel at the sight while contributing funds that went towards the baby's medical care. At the time, many people had never seen a premature baby, and the infantoriums inspired awe and compassion. Although this practice raises ethical questions today, it played a surprising role in saving lives and raising awareness about neonatal care, ultimately leading to the broader use of incubators in hospitals. Can you imagine what those early days must have felt like for the families? Surprisingly, it's a fact that locals enjoy free drinks. In some places, like the bustling lounges of certain airports or exclusive members-only clubs, residents have the delightful perk of pouring their favorite beverages without spending a dime. These lucky individuals don't have to face the outrageous prices that travelers often encounter at airport shops, where a glass of wine can shockingly cost more than a budget ticket. Imagine wanting to wind down with a drink and not having to worry about your wallet. This unique setup not only enhances the local culture, but also creates a warm, inviting atmosphere for everyone involved. While tourists might grumble about prices reaching new heights, residents can sip and socialize, enjoying their drinks stress-free. Wouldn't you love to experience such a contrast while traveling? Guess what really drives students at TUM? The Technical University of Munich has taken the concept of quick exits to a whole new level with its amazing slides. Picture this. Instead of trudging down long flights of stairs after a tiring lecture, students can hop onto a cool slide and whoosh down from the third floor. These slides are not just about fun, they promote a sense of playfulness while encouraging physical activity between classes. Designed with safety in mind, they add a unique twist to the learning environment. This creative feature reflects TUM's commitment to innovation, showing that universities can be both educational and exciting spaces for students. Imagine the excitement as you make your way to your next class. Who wouldn't want to take a slide instead of the stairs? Is it time for other schools to follow this adventurous lead? What if I told you crocodile tears aren't sad? Many people believe that when crocodiles shed tears, they are expressing sorrow. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Crocodile tears actually stem from a fascinating biological process. When these reptiles eat, they often produce tears to help lubricate their eyes. This is especially important because it keeps their eyes clear while they hunt. So while it might look like a crocodile is crying, it's really just a natural response to help them thrive in their environment. Understanding emotional responses in animals can be tricky, as people often misinterpret their body language and actions. Crocodiles, for instance, have a complex relationship with their emotions, which are sometimes mistaken for human-like feelings. This example serves as a reminder that nature often works in ways that may surprise us, prompting us to rethink what we think we know about animal behavior. Ever thought of snow as a mineral? It may surprise you that snow is classified as a mineral. This classification comes from the fact that snow consists of ice crystals, which are naturally occurring solids with a specific chemical structure. While we often think of minerals as being something hard and rocky, snow breaks that stereotype, showing how diverse and fascinating the natural world can be. On the other hand, water, in its liquid form, doesn't fit this definition because it lacks a fixed structure. This distinction beautifully illustrates how nature can blur the lines between different states of matter. When you see snowflakes falling from the sky, keep in mind that these delicate, intricate shapes are more than just frozen water. They are unique formations of ice that have crystallized in the atmosphere. Each snowflake is one of a kind, reflecting the unique conditions of temperature and humidity as it forms. So next time you're out in a winter wonderland, remember, what looks like simple snow is actually an incredible mineral with its own story. Have you ever wondered why sharing goals backfires? Research shows that announcing personal goals, like exercising more or writing a book, might actually make it harder to achieve them. When we tell others about our plans, it can create a false sense of accomplishment in our brain. This makes us feel as if we've done part of the work already, which can surprisingly decrease our motivation to follow through. It's almost like a psychological trick. The excitement of sharing can give us a boost, but once we've spoken about our goals, the urgency to act might fade. For instance, studies suggest that people who keep their goals private often find more success because they feel a stronger internal drive. So next time you're tempted to boast about your resolutions, maybe think twice. Could keeping your ambitions to yourself lead to better results? You might be shocked to learn that tiger stripes are unique. Each tiger has a one-of-a-kind pattern that helps researchers and wildlife enthusiasts identify them. These stunning stripes aren't just for show. They are a crucial part of a tiger's identity, much like a fingerprint is for humans. Interestingly, the stripes don't just appear on their fur, they also exist on their skin beneath. So even if a tiger loses its fur due to injury or other reasons, the stripe pattern remains visible. This uniqueness plays a vital role in conservation efforts, allowing experts to track populations and monitor individual tigers in their natural habitat. As majestic as they are, tigers face numerous threats, from habitat loss to poaching, Understanding their uniqueness helps us appreciate these incredible creatures and promotes efforts to protect them. So the next time you see a tiger, remember those distinctive stripes tell a story all their own. What if I told you dogs run hotter than us? With an average body temperature hovering around 101 degrees Fahrenheit, dogs are definitely warmer creatures than humans, whose normal temperature is about 98.6 degrees. This difference is an essential aspect of how dogs regulate their bodies, especially when the weather heats up. Dogs can't sweat like we do. Instead, they cool down by panting. When they breathe rapidly through their open mouths, it allows moisture to evaporate from their tongues and the inner lining of their lungs, helping them to lower their body heat. During hot days or intense play sessions, you might see your furry friend panting away, and it's actually for their health. Understanding this unique trait can help you take better care of your pup, ensuring they stay cool and comfy, especially in summer. So next time you see a dog panting, remember, it's their way of beating the heat. Can you believe the catchiest song ever? A fascinating study by the Museum of Science and Industry in Manchester has determined that "Wannabe" by the Spice Girls, released in 1996, holds the title for the catchiest song of all time. This iconic pop anthem, with its unforgettable lyrics and energetic beat, takes listeners just 2.29 seconds to recognize. That's right, barely enough time to hum a few notes before it's stuck in your head. The study analyzed various tracks, measuring how quickly people could identify them, and the results were clear. "Wannabe" stood out for its catchy chorus and upbeat vibe, making it a favorite for many. It's amazing how music can evoke such strong feelings and memories, isn't it? From dance parties to karaoke nights, this song has been a soundtrack for countless moments. The Spice Girls, who were a huge part of 90s pop culture, crafted a tune that still resonates today. So next time you hear those opening lines, just remember, it only takes a couple of seconds to be hooked. Most people don't know this, but London Stone fascinates many. This ancient relic, embedded in a wall on Cannon Street, has been a symbolic part of London for over 1,000 years, making it one of the city's oldest landmarks. Despite its age, the exact purpose of London Stone remains unknown, sparking curiosity among historians and locals alike. Some experts suggest it served as a key marker for Roman and medieval trading routes, while others believe it played a role in various rituals or even held political significance. This limestone stone, measuring about 2 feet wide, has endured numerous fires, wars, and urban changes, showcasing its endurance through time. Remarkably, it has been relocated several times, yet it always returns to its original position, cementing its importance in local folklore. Legend has it that removing London Stone could bring misfortune, adding an intriguing layer to its history. As you stroll through London, don't miss the chance to gaze upon this seemingly ordinary stone and consider the countless tales it could tell about our fascinating past. Did you know that doing nothing can be a job? Shoji Morimoto has turned this intriguing idea into a thriving business in Tokyo. Instead of the usual hustle and bustle, Morimoto offers his services as a neutral companion, allowing clients to simply enjoy their time with him. People hire him to accompany them during casual outings like sipping coffee or attending social events. And surprisingly, he has built a successful career around it. Imagine getting paid around $80,000 a year just for being there, listening, and sharing moments without the pressure of conversation. His clients are often seeking companionship without the need for deep discussions, making Morimoto's presence comforting and enjoyable. This unique approach to companionship challenges our perceptions of productivity and social interaction. Could we all benefit from a little more doing nothing in our lives? Who knows, it might just lead to new connections and experiences. Can male mice really sing like birds during mating season? Austin's brown mouse species has a surprising talent. Males can vocalize in tones that sound similar to bird songs. This enchanting ability isn't just for show, it's all about attracting females when the time is right. During the mating season, male mice produce high-pitched, melodic sounds, using these unique calls to charm potential partners. While you might expect such behavior in birds, it's rare and fascinating to see it in mice. These vocalizations demonstrate not just a clever mating strategy, but also point to the complex social interactions within the rodent world. Though you might not hear these songs often, the next time you think of mice, remember they're not just scurrying creatures. They have a lyrical side too. How amazing is nature's diversity when it comes to courtship? Have you ever seen soccer played in zero gravity? During a fascinating experiment aboard the International Space Station, astronauts traded traditional soccer fields for the challenges of space, showcasing how weightlessness can turn a simple game into a chaotic adventure. In this unique setting, players floated freely, kicking a ball that danced unpredictably, spinning and drifting in ways that would baffle any earthly athlete. The result was a delightful blend of sport and space science, where gravity's absence added an entertaining twist. This experiment revealed not just the difficulty of scoring goals in zero gravity, but also provided scientists with insights into how physical activities might evolve in a future where humans travel beyond Earth. By understanding how our bodies react in unusual environments, researchers can better prepare for long-duration space missions. Imagine the prospect of playing more sports in space. As we push the boundaries of exploration, the combination of fun and research proves that even games can provide meaningful scientific data. Who knows what other surprises space has in store for sports enthusiasts? Did you know the sun controls our solar system? The sun accounts for a staggering 99.86% of the total mass within our solar system, making it the ultimate gravitational powerhouse. Imagine everything from planets like Earth and Mars to moons, asteroids, and comets, all dancing in a cosmic ballet around this massive celestial body. Without the sun's incredible mass and energy, life as we know it on Earth would be impossible, and our solar system would be an entirely different environment. The sun's gravity creates a strong bond that keeps the planets in their orbits, preventing them from drifting aimlessly into space. It also provides the light and warmth necessary for life, crafting the conditions that allow us to thrive. In fact, our sun is a star, a burning ball of gas that fuses hydrogen into helium, releasing tremendous amounts of energy through nuclear fusion. So the next time you bask in the sunlight, remember how critical this giant ball of gas is to our existence and the stability of everything in our solar realm. Guess what really drives eyelid skin's fragility? The skin on your eyelids is the thinnest on your body, measuring just 0.5 millimeter thick. This fragile layer isn't just about its size, it plays a crucial role in protecting your eyes. Since eyelid skin is so sensitive to touch, temperature changes, and environmental irritants, it can quickly respond to potential threats, like a sudden puff of wind or dust. However, this sensitivity comes at a cost. Because it's so delicate, eyelid skin is also more prone to developing fine lines and wrinkles as we grow older. To keep this area looking youthful and healthy, it's essential to use specialized skincare products that cater to its unique needs. Think about gentle cleansers and rich moisturizers specifically designed for the eyelids. So next time you think about skincare, don't forget to give the thinnest skin on your body the TLC it deserves. Did you know your brain thinks 70,000 times daily? This astonishing number highlights just how amazing the human brain truly is. Each day, our minds are buzzing with thoughts that can range from the mundane, like what to eat for breakfast, to the profound, such as pondering the meaning of life. These thoughts don't just pop up randomly, they represent the brain's incredible multitasking capabilities. With a complex network of neurons firing away, our brains process information, make decisions, and generate ideas almost simultaneously. Imagine all the things you juggle daily: work, school, relationships, hobbies. Your brain is working tirelessly to help you navigate through it all. Even while you're focused on one task, your brain is quietly handling countless background tasks, keeping everything running smoothly. This constant stream of thoughts is essential for problem solving and creativity. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, remember the power of your brain and its remarkable ability to think, analyze, and innovate. Here's a wild fact about Louis XIV's elephant. In 1668, the King of Portugal gifted Louis XIV of France with a remarkable present, an African elephant named Solomon. This gentle giant made quite an impression as it became the only documented African elephant in Europe for nearly 400 years, from 1483 to 1862. Imagine walking through the lavish gardens of Versailles and encountering an elephant roaming among the fountains and manicured hedges. The elephant was not just a pet, but also a symbol of Louis XIV's wealth and power. People from far and wide came to witness Solomon, marveling at its size and exotic nature. The spectacle of an elephant walking through the grounds of one of the grandest palaces in the world was truly a sight to behold, blending the natural world with the grandeur of French royalty. What must it have been like to see such a formidable creature in a place like Versailles? What if I told you Europe's tallest peak is in Slovenia? Standing at an impressive 2,164 meters, Triglav is not just the highest point in Slovenia, but also a beloved landmark for adventure seekers. Nestled in the stunning Julian Alps, this majestic mountain draws thousands of hikers, climbers, and adrenaline junkies each year. With well-marked trails and breathtaking views, Triglav offers something for everyone, from beginners to seasoned pros. The climb to the summit can be challenging, but the thrill of reaching the top is simply unforgettable. Visitors often bask in the beauty of surrounding glacial lakes and lush valleys, making this region a hotbed for outdoor activities like paragliding, mountain biking, and skiing in the winter months. So whether you're an extreme sports enthusiast or just want to soak in nature's grandeur, Triglav is waiting for you. Have you ever wondered why Saturn's rings shine? The spectacular rings of Saturn captivate everyone who gazes at them, and their brilliance comes from the materials they're made of. Composed mostly of ice, rock, and tiny particles of dust, these rings reflect sunlight like a bunch of glittering jewels in the night sky. When sunlight hits them, the icy surface sparkles, making them easily visible even from millions of miles away. That dazzling display is truly a sight to behold. Saturn's rings are not just beautiful, they also reveal secrets about the planet's history and its gravitational pulls. Scientists believe that these rings could be remnants of comets or moons that broke apart due to Saturn's strong gravity. So the next time you look at a picture of Saturn, remember that those shimmering rings are more than just a pretty sight. They're a fascinating glimpse into the wonders of our solar system. Why exactly does Michael Bay change his mind on Affleck? During the casting process for the blockbuster movie Armageddon in 1998, director Michael Bay found himself unimpressed by Ben Affleck's initial screen test. Affleck, who was still establishing his career, didn't quite capture the vision Bay had for the role. However, producer Jerry Bruckheimer saw something in Affleck that Bay missed. After Bruckheimer encouraged Bay to give Affleck another chance, the actor took that feedback to heart. He focused on getting in shape and lost weight, transforming his look before the next audition. This time, Affleck impressed Bay with his charisma and determination, ultimately winning the role. This story highlights how crucial second chances can be in the entertainment industry and reminds us that hard work and dedication can lead to great opportunities. Let's uncover the truth about the Silk Road. This ancient trade route stretching from China to the Mediterranean wasn't just about silk and spices. It was a vibrant highway for ideas and culture. Just like modern social media, the Silk Road allowed people to exchange not only goods but also jokes, fashion trends, and philosophies. Merchants, travelers, and scholars traveled these routes, sharing stories and innovations that would shape entire cultures. Imagine a bustling marketplace where someone in China learns a new recipe from a traveler from Persia, while a Roman picks up a stylish garment made in India. The interconnectedness of the Silk Road fostered creativity and collaboration across continents, leading to a dynamic mixing of traditions. In many ways, it was the world's first global network, proving that even centuries ago, people were enthusiastic about sharing their cultures and ideas. Have you ever thought about how similar this was to today's social media? This might surprise you. The Altair 8800 launched personal computing. Released in 1975, the Altair 8800 is celebrated as the very first personal computer that made technology accessible to individuals. Before this groundbreaking invention, computers were typically large, expensive, and confined to businesses or universities. The Altair changed everything, allowing hobbyists and enthusiasts to build their own systems at home. Among its most notable contributors were Bill Gates and Paul Allen, who created the first version of the Altair Basic operating system. This operating system was crucial as it enabled users to interact with the computer more easily, paving the way for the development of software and applications that we all use today. The success of Altair Basic not only helped establish Microsoft, but also sparked a personal computing revolution that transformed how we work, play, and communicate. Imagine a world where computers were still just for businesses, thanks to the Altair 8800. That's not our reality today. Do you think any other inventions have had a similar impact? Turns out the truth is that Taiwan is fascinating. This small island, located in the turquoise waters of the Pacific Ocean, boasts some remarkable features that make it a delightful gem to explore. Surrounded by other quaint islets, Taiwan provides a vibrant ecosystem teeming with colorful marine life and lush vegetation. Its proximity to neighboring islands offers adventurers the chance for easy island hopping and discovering unique local cultures. Imagine snorkeling in crystal-clear waters, swimming alongside playful dolphins, or wandering through dense jungles filled with exotic plants and birds. The breathtaking views from its cliffs add to the island's charm, making it a perfect spot for photographers and nature enthusiasts alike. With its rich biodiversity and stunning landscapes, Taiwan invites visitors to dive into its enchanting world and experience the beauty of island life. What adventures await you on this hidden treasure? Hard to believe, but blondes have more hair. Studies show that people with blonde hair usually have around 150,000 strands on their heads, whereas those with dark hair typically sport about 100,000. This fascinating difference comes down to the thickness and density of hair. Blonde hair tends to be finer but more abundant, while dark hair is often thicker and coarser. Imagine that extra 50,000 hairs providing an added layer of volume and styling potential. While this variation may not drastically change your appearance, it certainly explains why some hair colors seem to have that extra bounce and fullness. So next time you see a stunning blonde, remember there's science behind that luscious mane. Isn't it incredible how our hair color influences so many aspects of our lives? What if babies could choose their birthday month? Research suggests that if given a choice, most babies might select August as their favorite time to celebrate. This surprising finding stems from studying birth trends, where August consistently stands out as one of the most common months for birthdays. Why, you might wonder? One reason is the timing of conception, as many August babies are conceived during the cooler months of November and December. Families often enjoy vacation time during these months, which could lead to more celebrations. Additionally, August presents a delightful summer vibe, filled with sunshine and outdoor activities that make birthday parties extra special. It's a time for barbecues, pool parties, and picnics in the park, adding to the festive atmosphere. While we can't ask infants directly about their preferences, this information paints a charming picture of the joyful experiences that come with an August birthday. So do you think summer birthdays are the best? What would your ideal birthday month be? Here's a wild fact about dog vision. Did you know that dogs see the world quite differently than we do? While human eyes are designed to detect a dazzling array of colors, a dog's vision resembles a muted Instagram filter. This means they primarily perceive shades of blue and yellow, but struggle with reds and greens. Imagine seeing a sunset with fewer vibrant colors. That's how dogs experience their surroundings. Their eyes contain more rod cells, which help them navigate in low light, enhancing their night vision. This unique perspective might make their world feel less colorful, but it grants them incredible abilities in spotting movements and watching out for potential danger. So the next time your dog excitedly runs after a squirrel, remember they might see that energetic little creature in their special, less colorful light. Isn't it fascinating how different our perceptions can be? Have you heard about RAGBRAI's cycling adventure? RAGBRAI, short for the Register's annual Great Bicycle Ride across Iowa, is the world's largest bike touring event, and it's been delighting participants since 1973. Each year, thousands of cyclists gather to traverse the scenic beauty of Iowa, pedaling through charming towns and stunning landscapes over several days. Covering hundreds of miles, the ride isn't just a test of endurance. It's a celebration of community and fitness. Riders from all corners of the globe come together, sharing stories and creating friendships along the route. Imagine cruising through rolling hills under blue skies, stopping at local eateries to enjoy delicious Iowa cuisine, and participating in lively festivals in each town you visit. RAGBRAI isn't just about cycling, it's about experiencing the heart of Iowa and making unforgettable memories. Whether you're an avid cyclist or a casual rider, this unique event offers something for everyone. Are you ready to join the fun next time? Did you know about the hidden hero of nuclear fission? In 1944, the Nobel Prize in Chemistry was awarded to Otto Hahn for his groundbreaking discovery of nuclear fission, a process that led to the development of nuclear energy. However, what's often overlooked is the pivotal role played by Lise Meitner, a brilliant physicist and Jewish scientist who faced exile due to the Nazi regime. Despite having fled Germany, Meitner's contributions were crucial. She was the first to explain the fission process and coin the term itself. Her work laid the foundation for Hahn's experiments and the understanding of how atoms can be split to release enormous energy. Tragically, at the time, her contributions did not receive the recognition they deserved, shining a light on the struggles of women and scientists during that turbulent era. Why do so few people know about her amazing story? Did you know about the amazing Sphinx moth caterpillar? This remarkable creature is hard to miss thanks to its large size and vibrant green color. Its most distinctive feature is a horn-shaped spine that adds to its uniqueness, making it easily identifiable among other caterpillars. Preferring to munch on lilac and ash leaves, the Sphinx moth caterpillar spends its time feasting and growing. But that's not all. This caterpillar undergoes a fascinating metamorphosis process. When it's time to change into a moth, it burrows underground to pupate, entering a magical stage of transformation. During this time, its body undergoes incredible changes, readying itself for life as a flying moth. Once the metamorphosis is complete, it emerges as a beautiful moth, showcasing a range of stunning colors and patterns. The Sphinx moth itself is known for its quick, hummingbird-like flight, making it a captivating sight in gardens. So the next time you spot a caterpillar, think of the incredible journey it may soon embark on. What if I told you electric cars came first? In the late 19th century, when the automobile was still a new idea, electric vehicles were the original pioneers of the road. Thomas Parker, a brilliant electrical engineer, stepped onto the scene and built one of the earliest practical electric vehicles in 1884. Think about that. While most people today associate cars with gasoline power, Parker's creation showcased the potential of electricity to move us. Imagine a world where electric cars dominated the streets instead. Although gasoline engines eventually took the lead due to their longer range and faster refueling, the ingenuity behind electric vehicles paved the way for a future we're now revisiting. Today, with the urgent need to tackle climate change, electric cars are making a triumphant return, reminding us that innovation comes in many forms. Will we finally embrace the technology that was ahead of its time? Discover Anne Boleyn's surprising role in England's religion. Anne Boleyn played a crucial part in shaping religious change during her time. Although debates surrounded her religious views, she was sympathetic to Protestant reformers, which significantly aligned with her husband, Henry VIII's ambitions. Married to Henry in the early 16th century, Anne supported his desperate quest for a male heir, which ultimately led to the English Reformation. As she stood by Henry, she helped create a break from the Catholic Church, paving the way for Protestantism to take root in England. This shift laid the foundation for her daughter Elizabeth of Cerne to later solidify Protestantism as the national faith. The influence of Anne's beliefs and actions endured long after her execution, proving the lasting impact of her choices on English history. Did Anne realize that her legacy would shape a nation? Did you know that glass sponges can live 15,000 years? These remarkable marine creatures are not just ancient, they are among the oldest living organisms on our planet. Found on the ocean floor, particularly in deep-sea habitats, glass sponges belong to a fascinating group known as porifera. Unlike many other marine animals, their bodies are made of silica, giving them a glass-like appearance. This unique structure allows them to thrive in harsh environments, where few species can survive. Their long lifespans mean they have witnessed changes in ocean ecosystems that span millennia, making them valuable indicators of environmental health. By studying these sponges, scientists can better understand the impact of climate change and pollution in our oceans. Isn't it amazing that such delicate, beautiful creatures have been around for so long, surviving countless changes in their watery world? Have you ever seen a lizard blink? Lizards are fascinating creatures that showcase a unique ability to move their eyelids, allowing them to blink and keep debris out of their eyes. For many lizards, such as iguanas, this means they can fully close their eyes to sleep or shield themselves from intense sunlight. Imagine falling asleep while your eyelids protect you from the glaring sun. However, not all lizards share this trait. For example, geckos lack movable eyelids entirely. Instead, they sport a special protective scale called a spectacle that covers their eyes. This adaptation is vital for their survival, as it helps them stay alert and watchful for any lurking predators. The contrast between iguanas and geckos highlights the incredible diversity of adaptations in the lizard family, showing how different habitats shape their features and behaviors. So next time you spot a lizard, take a moment to appreciate its amazing eyes and the clever ways they've adapted to thrive in their environments. Guess what really drives our amazing speech mechanics? Saying a word involves a fantastic orchestration of 72 muscles throughout your body. This includes muscles in your lips, tongue, and throat, working in harmony to create the sounds we use for communication. It's not just about talking, it's a complex, coordinated effort that occurs every single time you speak. When you pronounce a word, these muscles contract and relax in a precise rhythm to produce clear speech. This intricate process showcases how amazing our bodies are, effortlessly transforming thoughts into voice. You may not realize it, but the next time you're chatting with friends or reading aloud, your body is performing a stunning symphony of movement. Isn't it incredible to think that behind every simple conversation lies such a sophisticated network of muscle action? Did you know butterflies need time to fly? When butterflies break free from their chrysalis, their wings aren't ready for immediate flight. Instead, they look crumpled and soft, as if they're not quite prepared for their new life. This fascinating transformation involves a critical process where butterflies pump a special fluid called hemolymph into the veins of their wings. By doing this, they expand their delicate wings gradually over several hours. This pumping action is essential, allowing their wings to stretch, firm up, and gain the strength needed for flight. Once their wings reach the right size and rigidity, butterflies can finally soar into the sky, showcasing their breathtaking colors. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as fluid movement can prepare a butterfly for its first flight? Nature truly has a way of creating wonder through these intricate processes. Ever heard about Estonia's sacred Thursdays? In ancient Estonia, Thursdays weren't just another day of the week, they were deeply revered. People believed it was a sacred time, dedicated to Turu, the deity of thunder and fertility. Rather than working, communities would come together to celebrate this special evening. These gatherings were vibrant with storytelling and rituals, all aimed at attracting prosperity and good fortune. Imagine sharing tales by a warm fire while the sound of laughter filled the air. Even today, many folk traditions in Estonia reflect these ancient practices, keeping the spirit of Turu alive. From festive rituals to local stories passed down through generations, elements of those Thursday celebrations live on. They remind us how culture shapes our lives, connecting us with the earth, nature, and each other. So next Thursday, pause for a moment to think about the significance of the day, not just in Estonia, but in the rhythms of life around the world. Doesn't it make you appreciate the power of tradition? Here's what actually happens when materials record memories. The stone tape theory in paranormal studies proposes that certain materials, such as wood and glass, can absorb and hold on to the energy of traumatic events. Imagine walking into a haunted house and feeling an eerie presence. According to this theory, what you're sensing might not be a ghost at all, but rather the echoes of past occurrences replaying themselves like a video in a loop. This idea suggests that intense emotions, like fear or sorrow, leave behind vibrations and energy that linger in their surroundings. When people later interact with these materials, they might pick up on these vibrations, leading to feelings of unease or sightings of apparitions. So next time you encounter something spooky, consider whether it's a ghost or simply the energetic residue of history. Could our world be filled with echoes waiting to be discovered? Is it really true that electric eels aren't eels? These fascinating creatures are actually not eels at all, but a unique type of knifefish. Native to the rivers of South America, electric eels are known for their ability to generate electric shocks, which they use for hunting and self-defense. Interestingly, these fish breathe air, surfacing regularly to take in oxygen, and they lay eggs in freshwater environments. Unlike many fish, electric eels don't have teeth or a dorsal fin, which makes them distinct within their aquatic habitat. When hunting, they can produce a series of electric bursts, helping them detect other fish or potential threats in the muddy waters. Their impressive electric display can reach up to 600 volts, stunning their prey. So while they may have a shocking name, their true identity is much more surprising than it seems. Can you imagine that animals can laugh too? It turns out laughter isn't just a human thing. Researchers have observed laughter-like behaviors in various animals, including rats, chimpanzees, and dolphins. This fascinating discovery suggests that humor might be more universal than we once thought. For instance, when rats play, they emit high-pitched squeaks that are reminiscent of laughter. Similarly, chimpanzees show playful behaviors, often giggling during roughhousing with friends. Even dolphins have their own version of laughter, demonstrating a playful nature during social interactions. These findings challenge our understanding of emotions and social dynamics in the animal kingdom. If animals can share moments of joy and humor, what does that say about their intelligence and feelings? It opens up a world of possibilities about the connections we share with other species. Meet the young hero who changed history. Marcel Pain, a 6-year-old French boy, played a crucial role in the resistance during World War II. Despite his tender age, Marcel became a vital messenger for the underground movement, carrying important notes between different resistance groups. His small size and innocent appearance allowed him to sneak past German checkpoints undetected, making him an invaluable asset in a time of danger. Tragically, Marcel's bravery came to an abrupt end just days before his town was liberated. His story is a poignant reminder of the courage displayed by ordinary people, including children, during the war. Today, Marcel is honored as the youngest recognized resistance fighter in France, symbolizing the spirit of resilience and sacrifice. His legacy serves as an inspiration, illustrating how even the smallest among us can make a significant impact in the fight against tyranny. Have you ever heard of a child's extraordinary contributions during war? Ever heard of the body's rage quit button? This fascinating concept stems from a case where a man suddenly couldn't stand up because his legs just wouldn't cooperate anymore. It illustrates the limits of our physical endurance. Our bodies, like machines, have thresholds they simply can't push past. When we exert ourselves too much, whether from intense exercise or chronic stress, our systems can reach a breaking point as if they were saying, "That's enough." This response can happen during extreme situations, signaling the brain to shut down muscle function to protect the body from further harm. It's a survival mechanism that prevents injury, but it can be alarming when it happens unexpectedly. Understanding our body's limits is crucial. Knowing when to take a break can help us avoid hitting that metaphorical rage quit button and keep us healthy and active for longer. Are you in tune with your body's signals? Can you believe how compasses work in navigation? This essential tool has guided countless navigators and explorers for centuries. At its core, a compass features a magnetized needle that effortlessly aligns itself with the Earth's magnetic field, pointing towards magnetic north. The magic happens because the needle is carefully balanced on a pivot, allowing it to rotate freely in response to the invisible forces around it. But what creates this magnetic field? It's generated by the movement of molten iron in the Earth's outer core, where extreme heat and pressure lead to a dynamic flow, that produces a magnetic force reaching far beyond our planet's surface. Historically, without this simple yet brilliant device, many mariners would have struggled to find their way across vast oceans, forever changing the course of exploration. Can you imagine sailing without a compass? Today, this piece of technology remains vital, guiding not just ships but hikers and adventurers on land, reminding us of the Earth's hidden powers. Prepare to be amazed by the Hyundai EVC robot. This innovative technology is transforming how we charge electric vehicles. The Hyundai EVC robot automates the entire charging process, allowing it to connect to your vehicle without you ever needing to step outside. Imagine pulling into your driveway and having a robot take care of all the work. Thanks to cutting-edge vehicle-to-load technology, the robot efficiently delivers power, ensuring that your EV is charged up and ready to go when you are. This means no more fiddling with cables or waiting at charging stations. As the world shifts toward electric mobility, solutions like the Hyundai EVC robot are set to simplify our lives and make EV ownership even more convenient. With such advancements, is it possible that our daily routines will soon include personal robots assisting us in ways we never imagined? Astounding discovery: human hair traps comet dust. Scientists recently found that human hair can actually collect tiny dust particles from comets. This remarkable finding highlights how our everyday lives are connected to the cosmos in ways we never expected. When comets travel through space, they shed tiny grains of material, including dust and ice, which can drift into Earth's atmosphere. Human hair, due to its fine structure and static properties, grabs these particles as they settle. Researchers were surprised to learn that this means our hair could serve as an unexpected record of cosmic events, like a snapshot of the materials that make up comets. When examining strands of hair, scientists might uncover trace elements, providing clues about the chemistry and composition of comets. This exciting connection not only expands our understanding of how our environment interacts with outer space, but it also brings a new perspective on something as commonplace as hair. Isn't it fascinating to think that something so ordinary could hold secrets of the universe? Is it really true that hippos can't swim? Surprisingly, it is. While these giant creatures are often seen lounging in the water, hippopotamuses are unable to swim like most animals. Their heavy bodies, filled with dense tissue, keep them from floating. Instead of paddling through the water, hippos prefer to push off the riverbed or stroll along the bottom. This unique method allows them to move gracefully despite their size. Hippos can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes while underwater, giving them plenty of time to navigate shallow riverbeds. They often keep their ears, eyes, and nostrils above the surface while resting, so they can stay alert. Their adaptation to life by the water is fascinating, showcasing how animals can thrive in challenging conditions. So the next time you see a hippo, remember, they're not swimming, but rather striding through their aquatic home. Here's a wild fact about Parliament Street in England. This quirky street holds the title of the narrowest in the United Kingdom, stretching just 25 inches at its slimmest point. Imagine trying to walk down a passageway that's only a little wider than a person's shoulders. Located in the historic city of York, Parliament Street looks much like an ancient medieval alleyway, complete with charming cobblestones and historic buildings on either side. Navigating this tight space can be a challenge, especially after indulging in a hearty English meal. Whether you're a local or a visitor, passing through may leave you feeling a bit squeezed and wondering how a street so slim can have such a significant presence in the bustling city. Known for its shops and cafes, this narrow gem attracts curious tourists eager to snap a selfie and share the experience. So the next time you visit York, be sure to check out Parliament Street and see if you can fit through without getting stuck. You might be shocked to learn that cats need water. Many people don't realize how essential hydration is for our furry friends, especially when it comes to preventing kidney disease. Unlike dogs, cats often have a natural instinct to drink less water, which can lead to serious health issues. This behavior might be linked to their evolutionary background. Wild cats traditionally obtain moisture from their prey. Because of this, domesticated cats may choose to lounge about instead of making trips to their water bowls. As they sleep for an average of 12-16 hours a day, they can easily forget to drink enough fluids. When cats don't drink adequate water, their kidneys can struggle to filter waste efficiently, increasing the risk of kidney problems. To keep your kitty healthy, try offering fresh, clean water in multiple spots and consider incorporating wet food into their diet. Could simple changes protect your pet's precious kidneys? What makes Antarctica the ultimate extreme continent? Antarctica holds the remarkable title of being the driest, coldest, and windiest continent on our planet. This icy land, located at the southernmost part of the Earth, is home to frigid temperatures that can drop below minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit in winter. Surprisingly, it is also incredibly dry. In fact, its interior receives less precipitation than many of the world's deserts. The monstrous wind speeds can reach over 200 miles per hour, creating conditions that challenge even the hardiest explorers. Given its harsh environment, only a few species manage to thrive, including some resilient seals and penguins. Despite its extreme conditions, scientists brave the cold to study climate change and the unique ecosystems that exist there. Antarctica's mesmerizing ice sheets contain about 60% of the world's fresh water, making it a vital part of our global climate system. So the next time you think of chilly places, remember Antarctica's incredible extremes. How does such a frozen wonderland hold so many mysteries? This might surprise you. Taco al pastor's tasty roots. The delicious taco al pastor originated in Mexico during the 1930s, but its unique flavor actually comes from Lebanese cooking traditions. When Lebanese immigrants brought their shawarma techniques to Mexico, they made a delightful twist using local ingredients. The main star of this taco is marinated pork, soaked in a mix of achiote, dried chili, and pineapple juice, which gives it that vibrant color and tangy sweetness. Cooks then place this marinated meat on a vertical grill that rotates, similar to the traditional shawarma. Once it's perfectly cooked, it's served warm in a soft corn tortilla, alongside fresh pineapple, onion, cilantro, and a splash of zesty salsa. This fusion dish reflects the rich cultural exchanges that happen through food, celebrating both Mexican and Lebanese flavors. Who knew tacos could tell such a story? This might surprise you. Caller ID sales skyrocketed. After the release of the horror movie Scream in the late 1990s, Americans became increasingly concerned about their safety, leading to a dramatic rise in the popularity of caller ID devices. As the film's chilling plot revolved around a masked killer who used phone calls to terrify his victims, viewers were left feeling uneasy. In response, many people rushed to install caller ID systems in their homes, hoping to identify who's on the other end of the line before answering. This surge in sales saw the number of caller ID devices triple almost overnight, illustrating how a frightening movie could influence consumer behavior and spark a wave of self-protective measures. The desire for security-shaped technology, highlighting that even in cinema, fear can lead to real-world changes. Are you curious about how other films have influenced trends? You might be shocked to learn that people formed a human chain. By forming a 150-meter-long human chain, this remarkable community effort saw locals passing thousands of books hand-to-hand, ensuring that not a single volume was left behind during the store's relocation. It wasn't just about moving books. It was a celebration of local spirit and solidarity. As people lined up for this unique task, the scene transformed into a vibrant and joyful activity that brought together old and young alike, highlighting how much this bookstore meant to the community. The event soon went viral, capturing hearts far beyond Southampton and showcasing how bookstores can be cherished hubs in neighborhoods. Can you imagine such a passionate display of love for a local store happening in your town? Why should we care about self-healing pavement? Young Mexican innovator Israel Bersanio Carmona has developed an exciting new solution for road maintenance: self-healing pavement that can repair its own cracks when it comes into contact with water. This invention, which is based on a special rubber material, has already won Israel first place in the prestigious James Dyson Mexico competition. Imagine driving on roads that could fix themselves, saving time and money on repairs. Traditional road maintenance can be costly and time-consuming, but Israel's invention offers a promising alternative that could transform how we think about infrastructure. When a crack develops, the pavement activates its self-healing properties, making the process efficient and eco-friendly. However, while this innovative approach has a lot of potential, further refinement is necessary before it can be widely implemented. If successful, Israel's invention might greatly reduce the need for frequent road repairs and contribute to safer driving conditions. Isn't it fascinating to think about how such technology could reshape our daily commutes? Guess what really drives puppy cats to your side? Certain cat breeds, playfully known as puppy cats, are intentionally bred for behaviors typically associated with dogs. Breeds like the Ragdoll and Maine Coon stand out for their charming personalities, showing remarkable sociability and loyalty. Unlike typical aloof cats, these breeds often prefer to follow their owners around the house, curling up beside them during quiet times or welcoming them at the door when they return. This unique blend of cat and dog traits makes them incredibly appealing to pet lovers who want a companion that is both independent and affectionate. Imagine a fluffy Maine Coon nuzzling against your leg while you cook, or a playful Ragdoll snuggling into your lap for a cozy movie night. Their friendly nature not only creates a joyful home environment, but also strengthens the bond between pets and their humans. So if you're looking for a feline friend who shares some dog-like characteristics, these breeds might just be the perfect fit for your family. Here's what actually happens when animals develop. During the fascinating journey of embryonic development, animals can be grouped into two main categories: deuterostomes and protostomes. In deuterostomes, which include mammals, birds, and even starfish, the first opening that forms in the embryo becomes the anus. This means the mouth forms later, making for an interesting twist in their developmental process. On the flip side, protostomes, such as insects, worms, and snails, take a different route. Their initial opening becomes the mouth right off the bat. This key difference is just part of what makes studying animal biology so exciting. It's intriguing to think about how these early stages set the stage for complex life forms we see today. So the next time you think about the amazing variety of animals in the world, remember that it all starts from these tiny embryos making distinct choices. Believe it or not, swimsuits sparked controversy in 1907. Back in the early 20th century, societal norms around fashion were incredibly strict, particularly for women. In Boston, a woman named Annette Kellerman dared to challenge these norms by donning a one-piece swimsuit on a public beach. Her bold choice, which was quite revolutionary for its time, wasn't just about comfort. It became a symbol of the struggle for women's rights and freedom of expression. Instead of celebrating her confidence, local authorities arrested her, deeming the outfit indecent. This incident reflects just how far we've come in fashion and societal attitudes. Fast forward to today, and swimsuits come in countless styles and are widely accepted, showcasing how public opinion can shift dramatically over time. Can you imagine a time when wearing a swimsuit could land you in trouble? What if I told you about a generous kindness? In 1967, Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King stepped in to help actress Julia Roberts by covering her hospital expenses. At the time, Roberts' parents were struggling to find proper accommodations due to racial discrimination, a harsh reality faced by many in the United States during the Civil Rights era. The King's act of compassion illustrates their commitment to social justice, not just for African Americans, but for all who faced inequality. By supporting the Roberts family, they demonstrated how love and empathy can bridge divides and challenge unfair systems. Julia Roberts would later become a celebrated actress. Yet this story reminds us that even those who achieve great success can encounter struggles due to discrimination. The kindness from the Kings showcased the importance of standing up for what is right, encouraging others to do the same in the fight against injustice. Let's uncover the truth about Charles Frederick Worth. Did you know that Worth is celebrated as the first supermodel in history? Starting his career in 1850, he didn't just dream up fabulous garments. He also wore them, bringing his designs to life in a way that had never been done before. While most designers only sketch their visions, Worth took the bold step of modeling his creations in Paris, captivating audiences and customers alike. His approach set the stage for modern fashion shows, even before runways became a standard. This innovative spirit not only changed how clothes were presented, but also transformed the role of the designer. By blending creativity with personal flair, he turned himself into a walking advertisement, showcasing beauty and artistry on enormous stages. Worth's legacy continues to inspire today's fashion icons and models. Could you imagine a world without his pioneering influence? What if I told you goldfish can live for decades? The oldest known goldfish, named Tish, holds an impressive record, living up to 43 years. Tish belonged to the Hand family in Great Britain, who cared for their finned friend until his passing in 1999. This extraordinary lifespan earned Tish a spot in the Guinness World Records as the longest living goldfish ever documented. Most pet goldfish only live for about 10 to 15 years, so Tish's remarkable longevity is truly something to marvel at. Proper care in a suitable environment can greatly influence a goldfish's life expectancy, including factors like tank size, water quality, and diet. Tish's story reminds us that with the right conditions and care, even small pets can surprise us with their lifespans. Who knew a humble goldfish could make history like this? Did you know that a manta ray is a giant creature? This amazing being stretches an impressive 23 feet long and tips the scales at 3 tons. For perspective, that's heavier than most cars on the road today. Imagine seeing something that large gliding gracefully through the water or resting on a beach. Creatures like a manta ray captivate because of their sheer size and the mysteries surrounding their lives. We often think of giants in fairy tales, but they exist in the natural world too. These massive animals play important roles in their ecosystems, often serving as apex predators or key species in their habitat. As we learn more about creatures like a manta ray, we uncover the secrets of their lives and the environments they thrive in. What can we do to protect these incredible giants and their homes in our oceans or forests? Get ready to learn about tornadoes with multiple vortices. Tornadoes are fascinating and terrifying natural phenomena, and one of the most surprising things about them is that they can have multiple vortices. This means that a single tornado can host several smaller tornadoes or satellite vortices swirling around its main center. Each of these mini tornadoes can travel at incredible speeds, sometimes exceeding 100 miles per hour, and can create additional destruction in areas already affected by the larger tornado. The presence of multiple vortices makes storms even more unpredictable and dangerous for those in their path. As these smaller tornadoes spin around their parent tornado, they can lift debris high into the air and cause extensive damage over a wider area. Understanding this behavior is crucial for meteorologists and communities in tornado-prone regions, as it helps improve warning systems and emergency preparedness. So next time you hear about a tornado, remember that there may be several smaller ones joining the chaos. Let's uncover the truth about Lugger Silberus. In 1902, during one of history's most devastating volcanic eruptions, Silberus endured an astonishing 4 days, trapped in a jail cell on the island of Martinique. Montpellier erupted with incredible force, unleashing a pyroclastic flow that swept through the nearby town of Saint-Pierre, resulting in the tragic loss of around 30,000 lives. The thick walls of the jail, originally built as an ammunition storehouse, offered Silberus an unusual form of shelter against the catastrophe outside. With only a single ventilation shaft, he clung to hope while ash clouded the sky and chaos unfolded just beyond his cell. His remarkable survival not only highlights his resilience, but also serves as a testament to the human spirit's ability to withstand unimaginable adversity. How could one man survive when so many others perished? What if King Kong took over the Empire State Building? This iconic tower recently became a stage like no other. A special exhibit transformed the building by replacing its windows with high-definition monitors, showcasing stunning views of New York City. Visitors experienced breathtaking scenes of the city, as if they were part of King Kong's world. To make it even more spectacular, massive fake hands of the colossal ape seemed to emerge from the top of the tower, creating a jaw-dropping illusion. This clever setup allowed onlookers to engage with the classic movie character in an entirely new way, blending reality and fiction in one of the most recognizable landmarks. Imagine standing on the street, gazing up at the Empire State Building, and witnessing the thrilling spectacle of King Kong seemingly reaching out towards you. This imaginative exhibit not only celebrated the legendary film, but also brought a sense of excitement and wonder to everyone, reminding us all of the magic that movies can create. So can you envision what it felt like to be part of such a surreal experience? What happens when hunger distorts our senses? Extreme hunger can actually change how we perceive taste and smell, making even inedible items seem like potential food. This fascinating phenomenon illustrates the incredible flexibility of our brains when survival is at stake. In desperate situations like being stranded in the wild, individuals may find themselves nibbling on tree bark or other unappetizing items. This behavior isn't just a quirky survival tactic, it's rooted in our biology. When the body lacks essential nutrients, the brain sends signals that alter our sensory experiences, blurring the lines between what is edible and what is not. This instinctive drive for survival can push people to consume materials they would normally avoid, all in the quest to stave off hunger. So next time you think about how hard it is to resist junk food, remember that in extreme conditions, our senses can adapt in ways that help us endure the toughest challenges. How far would you go to survive? Did you know about the oldest picture of a person? This remarkable photograph captures a baby, marking not only the youngest moment of their life, but also the very first image ever taken of them. Imagine a tiny infant, eyes wide with wonder, forever frozen in time by a camera from the past. This unique aspect of the photo highlights a fascinating idea. Every image we take of someone is their young self at that specific moment, yet the very first picture is also the oldest. The first photograph of a person was taken in 1838 by visionary Louis Daguerre. It's amazing to think how technology started with capturing such simple beginnings. Each snapshot we take builds a timeline of someone's life, revealing how they grow and change over time. So next time you look at an old photo, remember it might just be someone's oldest memory. How cool is that? You might be shocked to learn that loneliness harms health. Social interaction is essential for mental well-being, and when we lack connections with others, it can lead to serious issues like depression and anxiety. Imagine feeling isolated in a crowd. That disconnect can be incredibly harmful. Studies show that people who engage regularly with friends or family tend to have better emotional resilience and lower stress levels. Building relationships provides a support system that helps us navigate life's challenges. Simple activities like a chat over coffee or a game night create bonds that are vital for our happiness. So how can we combat loneliness? Connecting with others, whether through community events or online groups, can make a big difference. Prioritizing these connections is not just about having fun, it's a crucial part of taking care of our mental health. Are you ready to strengthen your social ties? Prepare to be amazed by Michel Lotito's unusual diet. This Frenchman, famously known as the man who eats things, has a truly extraordinary talent for consuming bizarre objects that most of us wouldn't even consider. Lotito has ingested items like metal, glass, and even entire bicycles. His impressive record includes chowing down on 18 bicycles and, wait for it, a small airplane. You might wonder how someone can actually eat these inedible materials. The secret lies in Lotito's uniquely adapted stomach, which produces extra acids to help break down tough materials. While this might sound incredible, if not downright dangerous, Lotito's amazing ability has earned him a spot in the Guinness World Records and the attention of curious onlookers worldwide. So what drives a person to consume such oddities? Is it just a quirky talent, or is there more to this fascinating story? Hard to believe, but coffee rules the trade world. This beloved beverage is not just your morning pick-me-up, it's also a major player in the global economy. Coffee is produced by an astounding 25 million farmers across 50 countries, many of whom depend on this crop for their livelihoods. Did you know that coffee is the second most traded commodity in the world, only falling behind oil? This means that after crude oil, coffee has the largest volume of trade, making it vital not only for individual farmers, but for entire nations. Countries like Brazil, Vietnam, and Colombia are among the largest producers, each with its unique methods and flavors. The journey from bean to cup involves complex processes, and this popularity also poses challenges like sustainability and fair wages for farmers. So next time you sip your coffee, remember the vast global network behind each delicious cup. Why exactly does the Victoria Amazonica amaze us? This impressive lily pad found in the Amazon River basin holds the title of the world's largest. Its enormous leaves can reach up to 10 feet in diameter, providing a stunning sight as they float on water. Surprisingly, these massive pads can support the weight of a small child, as long as that weight is evenly spread out to avoid any sinking. However, to ensure these gigantic leaves don't buckle under pressure, a sheet of plywood is often placed beneath. This fascinating adaptation allows the lily pad to thrive in its native habitat while showcasing nature's engineering brilliance. The Victoria Amazonica isn't just a beautiful part of the Amazon. It's a remarkable example of how plants can evolve and adapt to their environments. Have you ever seen one in person? Did you know ocean predators have rough textures? Nature has equipped certain marine hunters with a special coarse skin that helps them thrive while hunting. This unique adaptation, often seen in creatures like sharks and certain types of catfish, increases their efficiency in capturing prey. The rough texture creates a turbulent wake in the water, allowing these predators to approach their target silently and swiftly. As they glide through their environment, it also helps with camouflage, making them harder to spot for both their prey and potential threats. This fascinating feature not only plays a vital role in survival, but also showcases the incredible variety of adaptations found in nature. The ocean is a dynamic ecosystem, and these predators highlight how form and function work together brilliantly, don't you think? Have you ever wondered why ice cream warms you up? It might surprise you, but indulging in this creamy treat can actually increase your body temperature. Ice cream is loved by many, especially during hot summer days, because of its cold and refreshing nature. However, its high-fat content plays a fascinating trick on our bodies. When we eat ice cream, our digestive system works hard to break down the fats. This process requires energy, which is called thermogenesis. As the body metabolizes the fat, it produces heat, raising our internal temperature slightly. This effect can be unexpected, especially after consuming something that feels cool and soothing. This scientific phenomenon might change the way you think about enjoying your favorite flavors. So the next time you delight in a scoop of chocolate or vanilla, remember that your body's actually warming up as it savors the deliciousness. Isn't it interesting how our bodies respond to what we eat in ways we might not expect? Can you imagine that 48 states had equal power? By the end of the 1950s, each of the 48 states in the United States was represented by 2 senators, creating a collective of 96 senators in Washington, D.C. This system ensures that every state, regardless of its size or population, has a voice in the legislative process, which is a cornerstone of American democracy. The Senate was designed to balance the interests of smaller states against larger ones, fostering compromise and cooperation. Each senator serves a 6-year term, providing stability and continuity in governance. This unique setup has led to interesting dynamics in lawmaking, where each senator represents their state's needs while also considering national interests. Even today, the structure influences political strategies and campaigning. The representation of 48 states by 96 senators shaped U.S. policies in various ways, from civil rights to economic issues. Can you see how this framework still impacts America today? Hard to believe, but body diversity is changing advertising. The world of advertising is evolving to embrace a broader range of body types, making it a more inclusive space than ever before. This shift reflects a growing awareness and demand for representation that mirrors the real world. Brands are recognizing that their audiences come in all shapes and sizes, and they're adjusting their measurements and body profiles accordingly. Instead of sticking to the narrow beauty standards that have dominated for decades, companies are showcasing models with varied sizes and features, promoting a message that all bodies are beautiful. This change not only resonates with consumers, but also creates a more relatable advertising landscape. It encourages people to feel confident in their own skin, knowing they see themselves represented in the media they consume. Are we finally moving towards a more accepting image of beauty in advertising? Have you ever thought about your brain's energy use? Your brain is an incredible powerhouse, consuming more than 20% of your body's total energy, even when you're resting. That's about 330 calories burned every single day while you're sound asleep. This might surprise you, but your brain is always working hard, regulating vital functions and processing information around the clock. While you may be dreaming, your brain is busy making sure your heart beats and your lungs breathe. It uses up this energy to communicate between neurons and support all its incredible functions, from memory recall to problem solving. What's fascinating is that even while you're relaxing, your brain remains active, tackling tasks like consolidating memories and processing experiences. Imagine the amount of energy it requires for all that complex activity. So the next time you feel tired after a long day of thinking or learning, remember that your brain is a tireless engine, fueling not only your thoughts but also your body's many critical systems. Isn't it amazing how much effort your brain puts in even while you're resting? Viking voyages reveal surprising seafaring skill. The incredible journeys taken by Vikings, such as those led by Ericsson, showcase their advanced maritime abilities. These fearless Norse explorers bravely navigated vast oceans long before modern navigation tools existed. Using their exceptional shipbuilding skills, they crafted sturdy vessels that could withstand rough seas and even navigate through icy waters. This ingenuity allowed them to travel from their homelands in Scandinavia to distant lands like North America, where Ericsson is known to have established a settlement at Lanso Meadows. Despite these remarkable achievements, the Vikings often remain overshadowed by other historical figures. Their exploration was crucial in connecting different cultures and facilitating trade across Europe. By challenging the limits of their era, they altered the course of history, impacting societies even far from their own. So, the next time you hear about Viking history, remember that their seafaring feats are worth celebrating and learning about. What else might their journeys reveal? Is it really true that the sun isn't yellow? Many people look up and see a bright yellow sun shining in the sky, but this common perception is a bit misleading. In reality, the sun emits light that looks white when viewed from space. The reason we perceive it as yellow comes down to the Earth's atmosphere. When sunlight travels through our atmosphere, shorter wavelengths of light, like blue and violet, get scattered more than the longer wavelengths, such as red and yellow. The scattering effect is stronger when the sun is lower in the sky, such as during sunrise and sunset, making it appear even more yellow or orange. On a clear day, however, the sun appears closer to white when it's high overhead. So the next time you catch a glimpse of that glowing orb, remember that it's actually shining brighter than you may think. Isn't that fascinating? Ever thought about why teens believe in Sherlock Holmes? In 2008, a fascinating survey found that 58% of British teenagers believed the legendary detective was a real person. This statistic might sound surprising, especially when you consider that only 20% thought Winston Churchill, one of Britain's most famous leaders, was real. This reveals an interesting twist in how young people perceive history and fiction. It seems that the allure of characters like Sherlock Holmes, created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, captivates the imagination more than actual historical figures. Perhaps it's the thrilling adventures and clever deductions that make Holmes feel more relatable or engaging. Meanwhile, Churchill's complex political legacy doesn't resonate as easily with younger generations. This disparity raises questions about how we learn and connect with history. Are fictional figures sometimes more memorable than real ones? What does this tell us about education and storytelling in today's world? Here's a wild fact about smartphones in our lives. Smartphones integrate telephony, computing, and internet access into one handy device, completely transforming how we live and communicate. Imagine carrying a powerful mini-computer in your pocket. These devices boast impressive processors, meaning they can run complex applications and multitask with ease. The high-resolution cameras allow us to capture stunning photos and videos, turning everyday moments into lasting memories. Plus, with millions of apps available, from social media to fitness tracking, They cater to all our needs and interests. Because we can stay connected with friends and family anytime, anywhere, smartphones have changed the way we form relationships. However, this convenience comes at a price. As some argue, it contributes to less face-to-face interaction. Can you imagine living a day without your smartphone? Why exactly does Annalisa Flanagan's shout amaze us? In 1994, this dedicated primary school teacher pulled off a remarkable feat by yelling "quiet" at an incredible volume of 121.7 decibels. To put that into perspective, that's louder than a chainsaw or standing just a few meters away from a jet taking off. Annalisa achieved this record during a special event where she aimed to grab attention in a fun yet startling way. Despite the impressive noise, her smart choice of the word "quiet" shows a delightful twist of irony. This impressive shout has held the record unbroken for decades, even as we approach 2024. Annalisa's achievement not only highlights her vocal power, but also sparks our curiosity about sound and how our ears perceive different volumes. So next time you find yourself trying to get everyone's attention, remember that the loudest shout ever still belongs to a teacher aiming to bring some peace to her classroom. Did you know astronauts forget how to walk? After spending time in the weightlessness of space, astronauts can face surprising challenges when they return to Earth. Microgravity has a fascinating impact on the human body, affecting muscles and bones. In space, astronauts experience reduced gravity, causing their muscles and bones to weaken since they don't need to work as hard against gravitational forces. When they land back on solid ground, many find that their bodies have to readjust. They often rely on support from fellow crew members or medical professionals as they learn to walk again, relearning coordination and balance. This process can vary from person to person, with some needing just a few days while others may take weeks to regain their former agility. It's astonishing to consider how our bodies adapt to different environments, showcasing human resilience and the importance of gravity in our lives. So next time you see an astronaut, think about the incredible journey they've made and the challenges they face upon returning home. Did you know that South Korea has a Cinderella law? Enacted in 2011, this unique regulation aims to tackle the growing issue of internet addiction among young people. The law prohibits individuals under 16 years old from playing online games during the late-night hours of midnight to 6 a.m. This was a significant step, as many children were spending countless hours gaming, which affected their sleep and overall health. Interestingly, parents have the option to request exemptions, allowing their kids to game during these restricted hours if they believe it's appropriate. The name Cinderella Law evokes the fairy tale where Cinderella must return home before midnight, reflecting how the law seeks to guide youth to healthy gaming habits while balancing their digital lives. With its proactive approach, South Korea hopes to create a healthier environment for its younger generation. How is this initiative impacting children's behavior around gaming and screen time? What makes Luxembourg unique in today's world? Luxembourg stands out as one of the last few grand duchies on our planet. This tiny, landlocked nation is not just charming with its picturesque scenery and rich history, but it proudly holds the title of the only independent grand duchy left today. The Grand Duchy is a form of monarchy where the ruler is known as a Grand Duke or Grand Duchess, a title that emphasizes its royal status. Luxembourg's history dates back to the 10th century, and it has managed to maintain its sovereignty through various political changes in Europe. The capital, Luxembourg City, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, showcasing medieval fortifications and modern architecture side by side. This blend of tradition and modernity, plus its vibrant culture and economy, make Luxembourg a fascinating place to explore. Have you ever thought about what life is like in such a unique corner of Europe? You might be amazed by Agnes Denius Wheatfield. In 1982, Denius transformed a New York City landfill into a vibrant wheat field, right where the World Trade Center would soon rise. Her project, titled Wheatfield: A Confrontation, was not just about growing crops. It was a bold statement addressing urban development and environmental issues. The field, valued at an astounding $4.5 billion, was a striking reminder of the natural world amidst concrete and steel. Denius wanted to provoke thought about our priorities in a rapidly modernizing landscape. inviting city dwellers to reconsider the importance of nature. With thousands of visitors flocking to witness this unusual sight, her work sparked conversations about sustainability and the balance between growth and preservation. Imagine standing in a sea of golden wheat while skyscrapers loom overhead. Such a powerful contrast. How can art like this help us understand our environment better? What if you could soar like a bird? Wingsuit flying is an exhilarating extreme sport that melds skydiving with gliding. Imagine leaping from a plane and immediately transforming into a human bird. The wingsuits used in this daring activity have special membranes stretched between the arms and legs, effectively turning the body into a glider. This design enables participants to glide over stunning landscapes, including majestic mountains and vast valleys, at incredible speeds. As you swoop through the sky, the rush of wind against your face is a thrilling reminder of the freedom of flight. Safety measures are critical, and most wingsuit flyers undergo rigorous training and experience in skydiving before taking to the skies. With each jump, athletes seek to master their technique, honing skills to navigate the air currents and land safely. For those adventurous spirits who crave adrenaline and the open sky, wingsuit flying offers a unique experience unlike any other. Are you ready to feel the thrill of flying? Hard to believe, but some people have 3 nipples. This fascinating condition is known as polythelia, and it affects about 1 in 18 individuals. While many may not even notice their extra nipple, it often appears along the milk line, which runs from your armpits to your groin. These third nipples can sometimes resemble birthmarks or moles, making them easy to overlook. Interestingly, they can develop tissue similar to regular nipples, complete with sensitivity, and even the potential to produce milk in certain circumstances. Most people with polythelia don't experience any issues, but for those who do have concerns, such as pain or functional problems, there are treatment options available. This unusual trait sheds light on the quirky variations in human anatomy. So the next time you come across someone with a third nipple, remember they're not alone. It's a surprisingly common phenomenon. Is it really true that jukeboxes sparked a music rebellion? You bet! Back in the day, jukeboxes were the heartbeat of social gatherings, playing tunes that got everyone dancing. But savvy music lovers found clever ways to bend the rules. Some would use toothpicks to manipulate the machines, allowing them to keep the music playing endlessly. This small act of rebellion turned jukeboxes into a magical source of non-stop entertainment, creating a lively atmosphere wherever they were found. The creativity behind this trick reveals a fascinating part of music history. It wasn't just about listening to a few songs. It was about connecting with friends, enjoying life, and embracing a sense of freedom through music. This little-known rebellion highlighted how people can innovate and have fun, even when faced with limitations. So next time you hear a classic tune from a jukebox, remember the joyful spirit that once pushed its buttons. Did you know cherries can taste different based on variety? This delightful fruit is truly unique. Cherries are the only fruit that can transform their flavor depending on their variety and the climate where they grow. For instance, sweet cherries like Bing and Rainier are known for their juicy, sweet taste. These cherries thrive in warmer climates, soaking up sunshine, which helps amplify their natural sugars. On the flip side, we've got sour cherries, such as Montmorency, which possess a tangy flavor profile. These cherries typically flourish in cooler areas, where the climate can enhance their tartness. The fascinating thing is that the many cherry varieties can produce vastly different taste experiences, offering a range that goes from sugary sweetness to sharp tartness. This is why you'll find sweet cherries in desserts, and sour cherries often used in pies or preserves. So next time you savor cherries, think about the incredible journey they undertook to produce such varied flavors. Prepare to be amazed by the scorpionfish. These fascinating creatures are masters of disguise and escape. With their strikingly colorful bodies and spiny fins, scorpionfish blend perfectly into rocky reefs and coral environments, making them hard for predators to spot. When they face danger, they don't just hide, they can make a dramatic leap out of the water. This sudden jump helps them evade threats that might be closing in. Scorpion fish are known for their venomous spines, which also serve as a warning to would-be attackers. By combining their stealthy appearance with impressive agility, they ensure their survival in a world full of hungry predators. Next time you think about ocean life, remember these incredible fish that can leap to safety. Isn't it fascinating how evolution has equipped them with such unique survival skills? Nixon's groundbreaking visit to China changed everything. In 1972, Richard Nixon became the first U.S. president to set foot in the People's Republic of China, making a bold move that transformed diplomatic relations between the two nations. This historic trip was marked by the famous ping-pong diplomacy, where friendly exchanges in table tennis paved the way for greater dialogue. Nixon's visit was significant not just for its political implications, but also because it opened the door for trade, cultural exchanges, and a re-evaluation of global alliances. Prior to this, the U.S. had not recognized the Communist government of China, considering the country a rival. By visiting, Nixon aimed to ease tensions and counterbalance the influence of the Soviet Union. His meetings with Chairman Mao Zedong and Premier Zhou Enlai signaled a new era of communication and cooperation. This change has had lasting effects on international relations and trade that continue to shape our world today. How did such a bold step redefine global politics? You might be shocked to learn that pigeon shooting was Olympic. This unusual sport was introduced at the 1900 Paris Games and saw competitors aim at live pigeons released into the air. Imagine an Olympic event where marksmen fired at real birds instead of clay targets. The event featured 300 live birds, and those who were skilled at shooting could earn medals. However, this practice was met with controversy and disapproval from animal rights advocates. As the years progressed, the Olympic Committee recognized the need for more humane and less controversial sports, leading to the eventual removal of live pigeon shooting from the Games. Despite its brief appearance, this event serves as a reminder of how diverse Olympic sports can be, showcasing unique aspects of human skill and tradition, yet evolving with societal values. Today, Olympic events go beyond traditional sports, embracing new competitions that reflect modern interests and ethics. Isn't it fascinating how the Olympics continue to change over time? Prepare to be amazed by your dog's intelligence. Did you know that dogs can understand up to 250 different words and gestures? This amazing capability shows just how smart our furry friends really are. Their intelligence is often compared to that of a 2-year-old child, which means they grasp not just commands but also the emotions behind our words. For example, when you say walk or even just grab their leash, they can recognize what's coming next. This understanding comes from their ability to pick up on our tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language. Dogs also learn through repetition and association, which is why training them with consistent commands works so well. This impressive skill set allows dogs to connect deeply with us, making them not just pets, but cherished companions. So next time your dog responds to your words or gestures, remember they're not just guessing, they truly understand you. Have you ever wondered about the risks of early roller skates? In the early days of roller skating, these fun devices were quite different from the safe versions we use today. Invented in the mid-1700s, the original roller skates didn't have any brakes, which made stopping a nerve-wracking experience. Imagine gliding along at high speeds without the ability to slow down. Skaters often found themselves crashing into obstacles or falling unexpectedly. This lack of control led to numerous injuries, leaving many with bumps and scrapes. It wasn't until the introduction of the toe stop in the 1870s, a simple yet effective device that allowed skaters to brake safely, that roller skating became a much more enjoyable and safer activity. Thanks to this innovation, millions of people have been able to skate happily, avoiding the painful pitfalls of the past. Isn't it fascinating how a small change can make such a big difference? Prepare to be amazed by swimming safety tips. Having someone nearby while swimming can be life-saving if you encounter difficulties in the water. Whether you're splashing around at the beach or enjoying a pool party, it's crucial to swim with a buddy. This simple safety practice means help is just an arm's reach away if you begin to struggle. Drowning can happen quickly, and being alone increases the risks significantly. Your buddy can alert lifeguards or get assistance, which can make all the difference. Plus, swimming together can enhance your experience. Imagine diving into adventures and sharing laughs. Remember to stay within view of each other, keep track of each other's movements, and establish clear signals for emergencies. It's amazing how something so simple can create a safer environment. So next time you hit the water, don't forget, safety in numbers really does count. Let's uncover the truth about sloths' strange habits. These fascinating creatures, native to Central and South America, have some of the slowest metabolisms in the animal kingdom. This means sloths only defecate about once a week, leading to a dramatic loss of up to a third of their body weight during this rare event. Why do they do this? By pooping in the same spot, they help fertilize the trees they live in, creating a nutrient-rich environment for new leaves to grow. This slow lifestyle is perfectly designed for their low-energy diet, which consists mainly of leaves. Hanging upside down for most of their lives, sloths move slowly through the treetops, allowing their bodies to conserve energy. Their unique adaptations are a marvel of evolution, showing how different life can be when you're taking things nice and slow. Isn't nature amazing? Eminem's mom sued him for $11 million. Why? This dramatic legal battle stemmed from his controversial lyrics that portrayed her negatively. The lawsuit highlighted the complex relationship between Eminem and his mother, as well as the tricky line between artistic expression and personal accountability. Many people found it shocking that someone could take their own child to court over song lyrics, but it's a testament to how powerful music can be. In the end, the lawsuit was settled for $25,000, primarily meant to cover legal fees. This outcome raised important questions about the freedom of artists to express their truths, even when they dive into sensitive topics like family dynamics. Eminem's career has always skirted the edge of personal and public life, and this lawsuit added fuel to ongoing discussions about how far an artist should go in their creative work. Does sharing painful experiences in art justify potential harm to those involved? Or does it cross a line? It's a fascinating debate that is echoed throughout the world of music. What if I told you about a $55,000 burger? This jaw-dropping meal was created by Robert John Den in Holland and holds the title for the world's most expensive burger. Imagine sinking your teeth into a burger that features Wagyu beef, renowned for its rich flavor and tenderness, making it the crème de la crème of meats. But that's not all. This extravagant dish is also adorned with gold leaf, adding a touch of luxury that's purely for show. The burger contains a blend of incredible ingredients, including specially selected truffles and artisanal buns that elevate it to a new level of gourmet dining. This outrageous price tag isn't just for the ingredients, but also the experience it offers. Imagine dining in an upscale restaurant where every detail is tailored for an unforgettable meal. While most of us might find it hard to justify spending such an amount on a burger, it certainly captures the imagination. Are you curious about what other bizarre foods the world has to offer? Here's something incredible about global swimming knowledge. According to the Lloyd's Foundation, only 44% of people worldwide can swim, showcasing a striking gap based on economic status. In high-income countries, a remarkable 76% of individuals are comfortable in the water. This number contrasts sharply with low-income economies, where just 27% can swim. Why does this disparity exist? It often comes down to access to resources like swimming lessons, safe places to practice, and cultural attitudes towards swimming. For many in wealthier nations, swimming is a fundamental part of childhood, often introduced through organized programs or at a young age. In contrast, those in lower income areas might face barriers such as fewer public pools or safety concerns about bodies of water. The ability to swim doesn't just affect leisure, it plays a crucial role in safety and health. Tragically, drowning remains one of the leading causes of accidental death for children globally. Understanding these disparities can help inform efforts to provide better access to swimming education and resources for everyone. Angelina Jolie's powerful role with the UN revealed. Since 2001, Angelina Jolie has dedicated herself as a United Nations Goodwill Ambassador, passionately working to improve the lives of people across the globe. She travels to some of the world's most challenging regions, shining a light on issues like refugee crises and poverty. Her personal experiences while visiting these areas allow her to connect deeply with the communities she serves, advocating for their rights and needs. Through her efforts, she raises awareness about the struggles faced by displaced individuals and emphasizes the importance of humanitarian aid. Jolie also supports various initiatives aimed at children's rights and women's empowerment, using her celebrity status to bring attention to crucial causes. By collaborating with organizations and governments, she drives meaningful change and encourages others to get involved too. Her work inspires countless individuals to take action, showing that one person can make a significant difference. What inspires you to help those in need? Believe it or not, Los Angeles had a long name. The bustling city of Los Angeles we know today was originally called El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora la Reina de Los Ángeles de Porciúncula. This name translates to the town of Our Lady, the Queen of Angels of Porciúncula, and reflects the rich Spanish heritage of the area. Founded in 1781, the settlement was named to honor the Virgin Mary, showcasing the deep religious roots among early settlers. Over time, as the population grew and the city expanded, locals found it simpler to shorten the name to Los Angeles, which means the angels in Spanish. This change also mirrored the evolving identity of the city, from a quaint pueblo to one of the largest and most vibrant cities in the United States. So next time you're in LA, remember its lengthy origins. Can you imagine calling it by its full name? Let's uncover the truth about the Suez Canal. Opened in 1869, the Suez Canal completely transformed global trade by introducing a shortcut for ships traveling between Europe and Asia. Before its existence, vessels had to undertake a lengthy journey around Africa, adding months to their trips. This vital waterway connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea, making it one of the busiest shipping routes in the world today. In fact, over 18,000 vessels use the canal each year, carrying everything from oil to consumer goods. Thanks to the Suez Canal, shipping times have drastically decreased, allowing businesses to operate more efficiently and consumers to receive products faster. The canal not only boosts economies but also plays a crucial role in international trade, showcasing how engineering marvels can reshape global connections. Have you ever thought about the impact of this incredible waterway on your daily life? Most people don't know this interesting pizza secret. In Sweden, a unique pizza topping combination has caught many by surprise: bananas and curry powder. This unusual pairing creates a dish that some describe as a confused fruit salad baked on a crust. While most traditional pizzas stick to savory toppings like pepperoni or mushrooms, Swedish pizza ventures into adventurous territory. The sweetness of the bananas contrasts with the warm, spicy notes of curry, resulting in a flavor explosion that intrigues even the pickiest eaters. Many Swedes enjoy this dish as a fun twist on their pizza night, proving that culinary creativity knows no bounds. So if you ever find yourself in Sweden, don't miss the chance to try this delightful yet peculiar pizza combination. You might just discover a new favorite dish, or at least have a good story to share. Here's a wild fact about ants in medicine. Did you know that ants are not just tiny insects bustling around in the dirt? They have developed advanced survival strategies, showcasing their amazing ability to adapt and thrive. One of the coolest things ants can do is produce antibiotic substances. These natural antibiotics help protect them from harmful bacteria and fungi, acting like nature's own medicine cabinet. By creating these substances, ants maintain a clean and healthy environment in their colonies. This contributes to their overall survival, allowing them to live in places where other creatures might struggle. Researchers are even studying these antibiotics to understand their effects better and potentially apply them in human medicine. Isn't it fascinating to think that such small creatures are contributing to science? What other incredible secrets do ants hold? Believe it or not, Canada created an invisibility cloak. This groundbreaking invention, known as quantum stealth, is designed to render objects virtually invisible in both normal and infrared light. Imagine a soldier disappearing from sight, making it far harder for enemies to detect them. Quantum stealth works by bending light around the object, like a magician pulling a disappearing act. This technology uses advanced materials to manipulate how light interacts with the environment, creating a seamless illusion of invisibility. Initially developed for military use, the exciting potential of this technology goes beyond the battlefield. Think about how it could someday be used in wildlife conservation to protect endangered species from poachers, or allow scientists to conduct research without disturbing natural habitats. With ongoing advancements, quantum stealth could open doors to numerous applications in security, privacy, and even entertainment industries. So who knows what the future holds in the realm of invisibility? Are we on the brink of a new era in personal privacy? Ever thought about why Uranus looks so blue? The atmosphere of this fascinating planet is made up of hydrogen, helium, and methane, which creates its unique pale blue color. Methane plays a key role in this color transformation. It absorbs red light from the sun while allowing blue light to reflect back into space. This striking visual makes Uranus stand out among the other planets in our solar system. But there's more to Uranus than its pretty hue. Its atmosphere is not only responsible for its color, but also contributes to interesting weather patterns and storms. Unlike Earth, the winds on Uranus can reach astonishing speeds, swirling around the planet in a dynamic dance. Scientists continue to study Uranus to uncover the mysteries of its atmosphere and understand how its unusual composition shapes the planet's characteristics. What other secrets do you think Uranus might hold? Is it really true that India has the most post offices? Absolutely. India leads the world with over 100,000 post offices, making it a remarkable hub for communication. This enormous network reaches even the most remote corners of the country, from bustling cities to tranquil villages. Imagine the dedication it takes to deliver letters and packages across diverse terrains, including mountains, deserts, and rivers. Each post office plays a vital role, not just in sending mail, but also in providing essential services like banking, insurance, and government information. The Indian postal system, established in 1854, has evolved to embrace modern technology while preserving its rich history. With such a vast reach, post offices in India also foster connections among its diverse population, ensuring everyone can communicate, celebrate, and share. So next time you send a letter, remember the incredible network backing your message. This might surprise you, neuroscience still holds mysteries. Despite major advancements, scientists have yet to fully understand how the brain creates consciousness. Our minds are incredibly complex, and while we know a lot about brain structures and functions, much remains a puzzle. Researchers are diligently exploring the links between biological processes and our awareness of self and the world around us. By unraveling these mysteries, experts believe we could unlock new doors in artificial intelligence, allowing machines to think and learn in ways we can only imagine. Additionally, understanding consciousness could lead to breakthroughs in medicine, enhancing treatments for neurological disorders and mental health issues. As we delve into the brain's depths, every discovery brings us one step closer to grasping the essence of what makes us human. What secrets still lie hidden within those folds of gray matter? Believe it or not, arts were Olympic events. Back in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the Olympics included not only sports, but also cultural achievements like music, painting, sculpture, and architecture. From 1912 to 1948, artists had their moment on the world stage, competing for medals in these creative fields. Imagine a painting contest alongside thrilling athletic events. The 1912 Stockholm Games were the first to feature artistic competitions, where medals were awarded to creatives just like athletes. The influence of the Olympics on arts was profound, inspiring artists and showcasing their talents internationally. However, by 1950, the Olympic Committee decided to drop the arts from the Games, believing competition in creative fields was too subjective. Since then, the focus has been primarily on sports, but it's fascinating to think about how close we once were to art and athletics sharing the spotlight. Wouldn't it be amazing to see painters and sculptors vying for Olympic gold again? Venus has winds that rival a hurricane. The atmosphere of Venus is among the thickest in the solar system, creating a unique weather phenomenon. With surface pressure about 90 times that of Earth, it feels like being a kilometer underwater. This incredible pressure is partly what fuels the intense winds. Even what might seem like a light breeze on the hostile surface can pack a punch, carrying energy comparable to a Category 5 hurricane here on Earth. Scientists have found that these winds can sweep across the landscape with tremendous force, reshaping the planet's surface over time. The dense clouds of sulfuric acid and thick carbon dioxide create a kind of brutal blanket, trapping heat and making Venus the hottest planet, even hotter than Mercury. Studying these winds not only helps us understand Venus better, but also gives insights into atmospheric dynamics that could inform our understanding of Earth's climate. Believe it or not, glycerin plays a special role. This thick, sweet liquid isn't just for cosmetic products or food. It can be part of nurturing care for babies too. Glycerin is gentle on the skin, making it a fantastic ingredient in baby ointments and lotions, keeping their delicate skin moisturized and protected. When caring for a new baby, parents quickly learn how important it is to create a comfortable home environment. Using products that contain glycerin can help soothe rashes and prevent dryness, ensuring your little one feels happy and cared for. Beyond skincare, glycerin also highlights the larger responsibilities that come with raising a child. It reminds us how crucial family is, especially when looking for the best options to nurture and protect our loved ones. So the next time you see glycerin on a label, think about how it connects to the love and care we provide at home. Believe it or not, they stole a whole bridge. In 2012, a gang in the Czech Republic pulled off a heist that left many scratching their heads. This daring group managed to take an entire 10-ton metal bridge right out of its spot. Their plan? To sell the stolen metal for scrap, which might sound bizarre but reflects a growing trend in metal theft. This audacious act happened in the town of Břeclav, where the bridge had stood for years, connecting people and places. The thieves apparently used a crane to lift the bridge, which raises lots of questions about how they pulled this off without anyone noticing. Thankfully, authorities caught on, and the gang members faced serious consequences. This incident highlighted the ongoing issue of metal theft, reminding us that even everyday structures are at risk in a world where scrap value can drive criminals to outrageous extremes. Why is Chilean tow the drink of warmth? This traditional beverage hails from the vibrant regions of Oaxaca, Puebla, and Veracruz, making it a cherished part of Mexican culture. Known for its spicy flavor, Chilean tow is a delightful blend of corn and dried chilies, particularly guajillo, which gives it a distinctive kick. The thick texture of this ancient elixir provides a comforting sensation, especially on cool days when warmer drinks are in demand. Imagine gathering around with friends or family, enjoying this unique concoction that has been passed down through generations. The process of making Chilean tow involves cooking corn, then mixing it with water and spices, creating a rich flavor profile that tantalizes the taste buds. Enjoying this drink not only warms you up, but also connects you to the rich culinary traditions of Mexico. So whether you're seeking comfort on a chilly evening or curious about new flavors, Chilean tow is definitely worth a try. It might just become your new favorite warm drink. Did you know that Deadpool has a special Xbox controller? This unique controller showcases designs that perfectly capture the merc with a mouth's quirky humor and style. With vibrant colors and eye-catching graphics, it not only looks fantastic, but also stands out in any gamer's collection. But it's not just about appearance. The controller is ergonomically designed for comfort, meaning you can game for hours without feeling sore or cramped. Whether you're dodging bullets in a fast-paced action scene or just enjoying a casual gaming session, this controller ensures a great experience. Gamers of all ages will find joy in the combination of style and functionality. Plus, it's a fun way to immerse yourself in Deadpool's outrageous world. So are you ready to level up your gaming with this awesome controller? Discover why camels have those iconic humps. The hump of a camel isn't just for show, it's a remarkable adaptation that serves as a storage for fat. When food is hard to find, camels can tap into this fat reserve for energy, allowing them to survive harsh conditions. Interestingly, the size of a camel's hump is also an important health indicator. A larger hump generally means the camel is well nourished and healthy, while a smaller or drooping hump can signal health issues or malnutrition. This unique feature not only helps camels thrive in arid environments, but also showcases their incredible ability to conserve resources. In fact, a camel can go for long periods without food and water, relying on its fat reserves to stay strong. So the next time you see a camel, remember that those impressive humps are vital for their survival in the desert. Can you believe the dragonhead caterpillar's wild defense trick? This fascinating creature, scientifically known as the Hemera plains triptolamus, has developed an incredible way to protect itself from lurking predators. When threatened, it cleverly mimics a snake's head, creating the illusion that it is a more dangerous opponent. This skillful bit of camouflage not only confuses potential attackers, but also allows the caterpillar to evade danger effectively. It's amazing how such a small insect has evolved this unique defense mechanism to survive in the wild. By displaying a false head, the dragonhead caterpillar can lead predators to think twice before going in for a bite. Nature is truly remarkable, showcasing how creatures adapt in surprising ways to ensure their survival. This intriguing strategy offers a glimpse into the complex world of animal defense tactics. How many other extraordinary adaptations do you think exist in the animal kingdom? Why exactly does history change in space? In 1991, cosmonaut Sergei Krikalev found himself floating among the stars during a dramatic transition back on Earth. While he orbited the planet, the Soviet Union dissolved, transforming his entire identity. Krikalev launched into space as a Soviet citizen, but by the time he came back home, he had returned as a Russian citizen. This remarkable moment showcases how rapidly things can shift in the world below, even while astronauts conduct their missions hundreds of miles above. Imagine the confusion of landing back on Earth to find your country no longer exists in the form it once did. Krikalev's story isn't just about space travel. It's a testament to how interconnected we all are in this global community. His experience sparks curiosity about the human impact of political change and the unique challenges faced by those in orbit. Can you imagine that potatoes almost vanished? In the 19th century, the Irish potato famine struck a devastating blow to Ireland's food supply. A relentless fungal disease called late blight swept through potato crops, causing them to rot in the ground. This disaster led to the near extinction of the beloved staple food. Potatoes were a vital source of nutrition for many Irish families, and as the crops failed, a catastrophic famine ensued. Over a span of just a few years, around 1 million people died from starvation and disease, while another million fled the country in search of better lives. The famine reshaped Ireland's social landscape and had lasting impacts on its culture and economy. Surprisingly, this crisis led to changes in agricultural practices, with farmers starting to diversify their crops to prevent such a disaster from happening again in the future. How did a simple vegetable cause such monumental change? This might surprise you. Jim Carrey loves the number 23. For the famous actor and comedian, the number 23 seems to pop up during pivotal moments, almost like a personal signal from the universe. Jim established a publishing house called JIC 23, reflecting his fascination with this mystical number. He often shares stories about how he encounters 23 in unexpected places, like on license plates, addresses, or even dates. Carey believes these sightings are the universe's way of guiding him, providing a sense of connection to something greater. The number 23 isn't just a quirky obsession. It symbolizes a deeper exploration of synchronicity and the mysteries behind our existence. Many fans find this insight intriguing because it shows Carey's thoughtful side, blending humor with a profound belief in the universe's signs. Could it be that the number 23 has a message for you too? Did you know Ronaldinho changed YouTube history? In 2005, just 6 months after YouTube launched, Ronaldinho made a splash on the platform by capturing viewers' attention with his unique style. His groundbreaking video featuring Nike's golden boots became the first ever to hit 1 million views, a remarkable achievement that paved the way for future content creators. At a time when social media was still in its infancy, his inventive approach showcased the potential of online video to captivate audiences around the world. This milestone was significant, as it not only predated the rise of influencers, but also marked the beginning of a new era in digital content. Dino's success illustrates how creativity and timely trends can combine to create something truly special. His legacy still resonates today, inspiring countless individuals to share their talents online and explore new forms of entertainment. Discover the amazing sound imitators in our world. Many animals possess the astonishing ability to mimic sounds, creating a fascinating bridge between nature and communication. Birds such as lyrebirds can recreate the sounds of chainsaws or camera shutters, showcasing their impressive vocal skills. But it's not just our feathered friends. Certain species of dolphins and elephants also imitate sounds in their environments. Even artificial mice, like the Herner and Hammer or the Kettensäge, have been designed to replicate various noises, making them intriguing subjects for scientific study. These sound imitators can communicate with each other or their surroundings, enhancing social interactions and even aiding in survival. Why do they mimic? The reasons range from attracting mates to warning others of danger. Isn't it remarkable how the animal kingdom embraces creativity through sound? Get ready to explore Lombard Street's wild twists. This famous street in San Francisco is renowned for its 8 hairpin turns, packed into just one block. Imagine driving your car through those sharp bends, expertly navigating the steep incline. Lombard Street was originally designed back in the 1920s when early automobiles struggled on the city's steep hills. The clever designers figured that these winding turns would make it safer and easier for cars to travel up and down. Today, it feels like an amusement park ride for tourists who flock to this iconic road, capturing photos and experiencing the thrill firsthand. As you wander down the beautifully landscaped pathway, lined with vibrant flowers and charming houses, you can feel the excitement in the air. Whether you're driving or just walking along the sidewalk, Lombard Street offers a unique slice of San Francisco's quirky charm. Have you ever had a chance to visit this twisting wonder? Did you know that Austria has a thrilling glass bridge? Standing majestically above the Dachstein Glacier, this stunning suspension bridge reaches an impressive height of 1,312 feet. As you walk across, the views are nothing short of breathtaking, showcasing the stunning landscape of the Alps. But that's not all. At the end of the bridge, adventurers can step onto an incredible glass platform known as the Stairway to the Void. Imagine looking straight down into the abyss below. This daring experience offers a unique perspective and a rush of adrenaline that few other attractions can match. Perfect for thrill seekers and nature lovers alike, this bridge is a must-visit destination. Whether you're capturing pictures of the crystalline glacier or feeling the thrill of standing above a deep drop, it's a memorable adventure. Are you ready to face your fears and take a step out into the void? Ever thought about why Antarctica came so late? The frozen continent of Antarctica wasn't officially discovered until 1820, almost 39 years after the discovery of Uranus in 1781 by Sir William Herschel. While early explorers like James Cook bravely ventured into the icy waters and even crossed the Antarctic Circle back in 1773, they didn't actually lay eyes on the continent itself. It wasn't until a Russian expedition led by Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen and Mikhail Lazarev that Antarctica was confirmed as a landmass. This stark contrast highlights the challenges and mysteries of exploring our planet. The vast, desolate landscapes of Antarctica were daunting, and it took time for explorers to truly understand its significance. From being hidden under layers of ice to becoming a hub for scientific research today, Antarctica's story is as captivating as the discoveries that have unfolded in space. What other amazing tales lie within our planet's history? See why rats are celebrated in India's sacred temple. At the Karni Mata Temple in Rajasthan, India, rats are not just pests. They are revered as holy beings. This unique place honors the belief that these furry creatures are the reincarnated souls of deceased family members. With around 20,000 rats scurrying around the temple, visitors and worshippers alike treat them with immense respect. People come from far and wide to witness this odd yet fascinating spectacle, offering food and gratitude to the rats, which are called kabas. In this temple, harming or killing a rat is considered a serious sin, reflecting the belief in karma and the cycle of life. The temple is adorned with marble carvings and vibrant decorations, making it a popular pilgrimage site. Imagine stepping into a world where rats enjoy all the attention, with visitors making sure not to disturb them. With their unique lifestyle and the people's deep respect for them, the Karni Mata Temple challenges our common perceptions of these creatures. Isn't it intriguing how culture shapes our views on animals? Is it really true that Lego bricks can withstand concrete? Yes, it's astonishing, but a standard Lego brick can support the weight of 375,000 other bricks. This means that if you were to stack them, the load-bearing capacity is so impressive, it could allow for the construction of a tower that reaches over 2 miles high. Imagine that towering structure. Although such a project is purely theoretical and would be too expensive to build in reality, it highlights the incredible strength and durability of these small plastic pieces. Lego bricks are more than just toys for kids. They showcase brilliant engineering in their design. Each brick is crafted to fit together snugly, creating a sturdy construction that stands the test of time and weight. So the next time you step on a Lego, remember that while it may hurt your foot, it's also a marvel of strength and ingenuity. How did such a simple toy become a giant in the world of building materials? Get ready for a shocking comparison of dangers. Chiropractors, often seen as wellness professionals, reportedly cause more fatalities each year than sharks do. This statistic raises eyebrows and sparks concerns about the safety of certain chiropractic practices. While many people seek chiropractic care for back pain and stiffness, not everyone realizes that various techniques can come with risks. For instance, cervical manipulations, which target the neck, have been associated with severe complications, including stroke. This fact can be alarming given that the percentage of serious injuries is still relatively low, but every incident matters. As with any health treatment, understanding potential risks is crucial. Patients should engage in open conversations with their chiropractors, ensuring they are informed about the procedures they may undergo. So, is it time to rethink how we view chiropractic safety in relation to other risks?